Good day. It is July 29th. It is 11:34 Central Standard Time, and I just kind of wanted to go over my trade for today. You'll be able to see the recap, and I'm actually going to frame my videos a little bit different. I'm going to actually be putting my recap of the day at the beginning, and then my live trade if you guys kind of want to watch my process and some of the things that I go through in my head. I speak out loud. You guys can follow me. So what I want to do and what I want to hold myself accountable and to everybody else is to really just prove the craft of trading, not only to myself and to everybody out there, that it is possible, that you can do it. And I want this to be episode 1 of Road to a Payout. So I want to inspire anybody of you that maybe have gotten payouts and blown accounts, or even on your way to a couple payouts, or even your first payout. It's a big milestone, and I want people to have that kind of same feeling. So I just want to show you what it is to get an account, live, live funded account, whatever you have it, and start trading. So the platform we're going on is Alpha Futures, is the prop firm that I'm trading with. I'm trading with their zero account, just meaning that there's no activation fees. So with their 20% off, it's about $79 for the combine. And once you pass that, you're able to move to a funded account where you can start taking withdrawals. Now, their profit goal is 3K. There's no consistency rules, so you can pass it in a day if you want, and it's just completely up to you how you trade. I'm usually a little bit high risk in the combine, so this one per se I passed in one day, but that's also because market conditions were met, and I've also, kind of been watching the market for a while, so I kind of understand the balance of things. So let's get into the trade. Sorry for the long intro, but I want you guys to understand it is possible. This is going to be a road series, so I want to show all my losses if I blow this account, which I don't intend to. I really want to, take this in for the long term. So here we go. Let's break this down. So really simple trade idea. If we can take a look here, I'm actually going to mark up one of my favorite charts here, and it's going to be the NASDAQ. So if you can just take a look here. This morning we had a really bullish setup. If you take a look, and if you can see, it's right about here. This is when New York session ended. Okay, New York end, and then you're moving into the afternoon session. So this right here, you can see New York session ended here. This is our gap over the weekend. Okay, this is our gap over the weekend. Okay, so obviously very bullish. This is a 5-minute time frame. If I just scope to an hour, we are, if you don't see bullish here, trading might not be the career for you. Just being honest. So very bullish, obviously. And shorts are not really a great idea. So you can take a look. Sunday we opened, gapped over the weekend. Looking like Monday, we didn't really make any movements. This right here, this was basically New York session. Wow. Okay. Here, New York session. Right here. This is New York session. That is terrible price action. Terrible price action. So when New York ended and the afternoon session opened, you can see we went nothing but, we were just pushing higher and higher, right? All-time highs as a trader, you really can't trade all-time highs because, again, we are going off statistics and what's to the left of us. If there's nothing to the left of us, it is unknown. But essentially here, we're going to take a look at the continuation. We're looking at a small continuation, and that's what we did over here. This is where I actually executed the trade. So you can see here at the 8:30 candle, we took a buy at 23,600s, and we were out at 26.17. So we did take a small continuation to the upside. We also took a small short here, but we ended up breaking even. Now, I could have let that trade run. Honestly, that was the short, and I was looking for a pullback, mostly not really a short, but it ended up being the play of the day. I mean, I've top ticked some stuff, but I top ticked at 644 and we're at 23,455. So not really hurt about that at all. I'm very happy with the execution. Stuck with my risk management. We're up $355 for today, a 75% win ratio. We have, this is just the first day. We can only trade 1 micro or 10 minis. Vice versa. You can only trade 1 mini and 10 micros on this account. So you can see we've had 4 trades, break even $10, and we were in the trades for about a minute. So $335 for a minute, not bad. So hopefully that kind of breaks down today's session. I'm going to start posting a little bit more of these, and I really want to let you know, if you guys could let me know in the comments actually what you guys feel about this, is if this is helpful for you. I really just want to be in a community of traders that is like-minded, and I do this every single day. So let me know in the comments below if this was helpful for you. I'm going to put my live video now after just the live trading session. It's very short today, obviously, but you guys can see that and the breakdown. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Looking very bullish with pre-market and aiming for all-time highs, looking to blow through the 600s. So we're going to see how that plays out today. Got some news at 9 a.m. Looks like we have job openings. I don't expect too much of a reaction from there, but we're going to see where market open brings us. I do not expect a heavy pullback because we did pull back pretty far last night. So I really don't see, I just see us having a tough time breaking through the high of day, which is 615. We could potentially break that right away. I'm going to take a look here because I am looking for longs. Really, shorts have not been paying unless, you know, it's looking for like a correction. So we're going to take a look and see. I do see a push up. I'm going to take the push up here.
Order rejected.
I'm going to take the push up here because I don't want to play around and yeah, I'm just going to take these longs because, again, I don't want to.
Order rejected.
I just want to take this push up here because this is going to be my only trade for today. So I want to try and ride this as long as I can.
Order filled.
And that's going to be my trade for today. I made let's see here, $332 in about 1 minute. And then on my 50K combine to my right, I am up $889, and we are still seeing a push above these highs. That's great and all, but that's the trade I was looking for. Just a break above those highs. Something that I know people may call that chasing. That's just a high. That was just my high probability trade. I wasn't going to sit there and hold it because the way risk to reward works there, I really was just looking for push up. If we had broken through any of this below here, down here, I would have definitely not taken any positions, or I would have exited any if we had broken this little price structure here on the 1 minute time frame. Again, we're in uncharted territory. As a trader, you need to use your history to make wise decisions. When it does go to all-time highs, people ask me, what do you do? I don't trade. So now that we've hit those all-time highs, the market has to figure out what the new resistance is and the support. So right now is not a really good time to take any other trades, at least for me. I'm going to call it for today. $332 in 1 minute is amazing. And, you know, sometimes trading is really boring. I waited all day for this one move to last 1 minute, so it's not super exciting. It's not a crazy thing. It's just, hey, this is what we had today, and we just, you know, presented with the opportunity. So if it runs, it runs. The thing is, we don't know where it's going to run to, and that's why we don't trade, because as traders, we have to know where to exit. That's really